So, you want to learn Hirara? You've come to the best place on YouTube. Welcome to the ultimate Hirara guy. Oh wait, Hirara is the one who is supposed to be teaching you guys. So, Hirara, where are you?
I'm here! Hi guys! Welcome to the best Hirara tutorial on YouTube. As a former advanced server top global Hirara who plays against peak, cracked enemies, I'm here to show you what this hero can truly do when you maximize her mechanics. But first, if you're tired of sleeping on the best Hirara content on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, because today we are breaking down everything you need to know to carry your games. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Chapter 1, the Kit. Now Hirara is officially the most unique assassin in Mobile Legends. Why? Because she only has 2 skill buttons and absolutely no traditional ultimate. Instead, her entire playstyle revolves around a crazy drag and drop combo system. Let me explain how this works. First, I'll explain her skills and passive. Skill 1, Masonry. With this button, Hirara instantly dashes twice, following the exact direction of your joystick. It's her absolute bread and butter for chasing down targets or making a flawless, smooth escape. Skill 2, Kairazu. Moving on to her main damage dealer. When you cast this, it shapes up a lot like Suyu's second skill. But here's the twist. Hirara actually strikes the area twice, instantly doubling down on the damage. Now, here is the exciting part. Passive, Twin Fans, Ukifune. Now, because Hirara only has 2 skills, her passive lets you combine her 2 skills by dragging one to the other, giving her access to another 2 abilities. Now, Hirara has 2 stacks of Crimson, or Death Energy. Doing a skill combo consumes a stack. The line you see beneath her HP bar is her energy recovery. When this bar fills up, you get your max stacks back instantly. Now, let's move on to her actual skill combos. First up is Combo 1, Infernal Torrent. To activate this, you simply drag Hirara's Skill 1 right onto her Skill 2. Once triggered, Hirara dashes once in your joystick's direction, spins to deal heavy AoE damage, and completely immobilizes any enemies caught in the wake. Now, for Combo 2, Falling Maple, to trigger it, you drag her Skill 2 right onto her Skill 1. When you cast this, Hirara enters a defensive stance and becomes completely untargetable for up to a full second. Once that ends, she deals heavy burst damage and lets you dash to reposition. It is the ultimate tool for breaking ankles and completely dodging enemy ultimates. And guys, this is officially my absolute favorite skill in Hirara's entire kit! Alright guys, before we move on to her actual combos, I'm gonna give you one massive pro tip. So seriously, take notes here. To easily memorize her kit, just remember, Combo 1 is dash first, and Combo 2 is dash right after. It's literally that simple. Keep this down, and you'll never mess up your inputs in a chaotic teamfight. Moving on to Hirara's combos. Okay, listen up guys, for this next part. I'm only going to teach you one essential combo that you need to master first. Believe me, this specific combo is exactly what you'll be using in most of your fights. As an assassin, this is officially your ultimate tool for locking down, bursting, and completely picking off high-priority targets. Plus, honestly, it is just incredibly fun to practice this combo in practice mode. I call this one the Crimson Lockdown combo. To pull this off, first tap Skill 1 to get close to a target. Then, use your first to second skill drag combo to dash closer again to your target, completely immobilizing them. From there, tap your second skill, making sure it hits your target for maximum damage. Finally, finish it up with your second to first skill drag combo, dashing out to complete safety. It is absolutely perfect for picking off squishy marksmen and mages, the typical assassin job. Pro tip, for this combo, you must execute it as fast as you can. Utilize the time the enemy is immobile to land all her combos. Always remember, if you slow down half a second on the sequence, enemies can dodge your other skill before you can even finish with your falling maple. One last note, always look at your stacks. If you only have one stack left and you don't notice, you won't have enough energy to finish the combo and dash out. You will literally be left with no escape tools, and you will most likely die. So, just like what I've said, drill this combo on practice mode. It's very fun! Moving on to her build and emblem setup. Since Hirara is all about that classic high mobility, in and out play style, running a full burst damage build is non-negotiable. You need maximum scaling to instantly erase squishy targets from the map and utilize your dashes to slip away completely untouched. First, grab magic boots for early movement speed and essential cooldown reduction to spam your skills. Your goal is to complete 40% CDR cap, and this boots will help. Next, Hunter Strike for flat physical penetration and a massive speed burst to chase or escape. Third, grab War Axe. It gives you extra HP and ramps up your damage the longer you fight. Or, if you're completely snowballing, swap War Axe for Sky Piercer to instantly execute low HP targets before you buy War Axe. For the late game, Blade of Despair is a must. It grants massive damage to completely delete low HP squishies. If you are facing tanky enemies or a tank jungler, you can build Malefic Roar for max penetration. Finally, finish with Queen's Wings for defense. It gives you massive damage reduction and spell vamp when you get low. Also, I have another secret item tip at the end. I promise, if you guys watch till the end, you will learn so much. Finally, for her emblems, I have both the EXP role and jungle emblem setups. First, let's look at the jungle. The best option for her right now is the assassin emblem. Take Thrill for that extra adaptive attack, Seasoned Hunter for faster jungling, and Lethal Ignition for that burn effect to get more burst damage. I think it's the safest emblem set for now. Now for EXP laning. Use the Assassin emblem with Thrill, Festival of Blood for sustain, and Lethal Ignition for burst. You can also use Killing Spree for that clutch HP reset. Another note, Hirara's damage to minions is low. You need to take note of that. She's poor in lane clearing. That's why some EXP lane Hirara use Seasoned Hunter even when they're in the EXP lane, cause of the bonus minion damage. Moving on to her counters and must bans. If you want to play Hirara, your #1 non-negotiable ban is Minsithar. His ultimate is a nightmare to deal with, especially during turtle and lord fights, because you literally cannot use your skills. Another hero I struggle with is Franco. His suppress ult is dangerous. One wrong timing on your dive and you'll get locked down and die. Kalia is also a solid counter pick against her. As for Kaja, he's getting a revamp, so I don't think his ult is as much of a threat to Hirara right now. For mid laners, a good Aurora or Eudora will definitely make you struggle, basically anything with heavy lockdown and burst. On the marksman side, just be careful of Obsidia's ult, and of course, the classic, most hated enemy for assassin mains, Saber. Yikes! Now, if you're playing duo or in a 5-man team, here are the best combos to pair with her. For tanks, Minotaur is amazing. Hirara thrives with heavy CC heroes. If you want early game aggression and invades, Hilda is perfect. She's getting an early game damage buff, which makes invading enemy buffs an absolute nightmare. For supports, I absolutely love Diggy and Angela. Angela gives you massive shields so you don't get burst down easily, while Diggy provides that crucial CC immunity so you won't get locked down. Pairing up with a good Diggy is honestly just so peak, because combined with your untargetable skill, you become completely untouchable unless the enemy has Franco's suppress. Now guys, we are on the last stretch with tips and tricks. I promise you, everything I'm about to spill here is completely worth the watch, and you're going to learn a lot. First tip, maximize her second skill first, for that maximum damage output. Now, here is the secret mechanic behind Hirara that you guys need to know. The cooldown duration on her first skill dash is actually the exact same cooldown for your stack reset whenever you execute a combo. So, if your first skill has an 8-second cooldown, your energy stack reset is also at 8 seconds. As you upgrade your first skill and buy cooldown items, that timer drops. If your first skill hits a 5-second cooldown, your stack reset drops to 5 seconds too. Lower cooldown means more skill spam, but that is not what we need early on. When you upgrade her second skill, you get increased damage scaling. I swear, guys, you need to prioritize raw damage over cooldown reduction. Cooldowns will naturally come later as you level up and snowball. It is way more important to dive in with enough damage to completely burst and delete an enemy before getting out, rather than spamming weak skills with 0 damage, giving the enemy time to catch you while you fail to secure the pickoff. Tips and tricks number 2. I recommend you guys try her on practice mode. Really! I promise her mechanics are not difficult. It is so easy. It's just muscle memory. And to get muscle memorized, you must repeat a step. At first, your brain and fingers will be confused and not sync. So, do drills on practice mode. I promise when you go into a real game after practice mode, it's so much easier compared to insta-locking her on a normal game for the first time. You will just get frustrated. Third tip, utilize that new item pre-order mechanic. Hirara is completely built for insane outplays. The new pre-order system lets you buy and sell items way faster mid-fight, so secure a gold surplus early on to completely lock down the game. Fourth tip. This one is a very good one too. Her second skill's second phase deals massive damage, so it is incredibly important that you land it. If you immobilize an enemy with Infernal Torrent, you have the perfect window to hit that second phase, unless they have Purify and Flicker available, or you fail to execute your buttons quick enough. Fifth tips and tricks. Because Hirara unlocks all her skills at level 2, which gives you a total of 4 abilities, invading is a solid option, but you have to be cautious. Her invade potential isn't as unfair as the old Hirara. At level 2, Hirara's stack reset is a massive 9 seconds. Once you blow 2 combos, you are completely vulnerable for 9 whole seconds. Always check the enemy lineup. Do they have a Selena for fast leash and vision? Is the enemy jungler a fast farmer? Do you have an aggressive teammate like Hilda to back you up? If the setup is right, then go ahead and invade. Sixth tip, experiment with your settings. Enlarge her skill buttons and lessen the drag range so your skill aims are perfectly accurate. Personally, I'm fine with the default and won't adjust anything for now, but see what works for you. And the 7th, final tip. Remember that she is incredibly squishy. One wrong move or a single misclick, and a good enemy will punish you instantly. And that wraps up my ultimate guide to mastering Hirara. If you reached this part of the video, what is your favorite Hirara tip that I gave you? Comment down below. I really worked hard for this video, guys, making it took so many hours, so I hope I can get a sub and a like. I worked so hard to learn Hirara to be able to give you this exact knowledge. I fought countless high-star enemies and experienced Hirara in the most difficult environments, unlike other YouTubers who only fight noob, low-rank enemies. Just kidding, ha ha ha. But seriously, I hope I get a sub, and I hope my effort gets recognized by the YouTube algorithm. I have so many videos fighting high-rank enemies on my channel right now, with way more upcoming, but I think the algorithm doesn't push them yet. But yeah, I don't care. I love Hirara. I will main her, and talent won't be hidden forever. And guys, I still have many more secret Hirara sauces for you, like custom rotations and hidden tricks. If I get 1,000 subs and this video gets 2,000 likes, I will drop that exact video for you guys. That's it, y'all. Official Hiraya signing off for now.